Let's place your one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. So you can slowly deepen our breath as you inhale. Push your belly towards your palm. Feel that balloon inside your belly. As you exhale, drop your belly, relax your chest. The air comes through your nose. Deep breath in all the way to your belly. Feel that rising from your belly to your palm. As you exhale, relax your lower back, relax your shoulder. Deep breath in all the way. And exhale, let your body sink. Deep breath in and out. Let's continue this breath for 3 more times. Just follow your breath. See how your body feeling with the breath going through your body, in and out. The movement of your hands, your shoulder relax. And then gently just place your palm towards your chest, both of them. And just take this moment to set an intention for your practice today. And see if during your practice you let something go to fit your intention into your practice. And then slowly place your hands on top of your eyes. And you gently open your eyes. Give yourself a smile and just bring our hand by the side. We're going to start with a tabletop on our back. So let's bring our knees up and place our hand on top of our knees. And from here, we're going to start working on our core a little bit. So let's push your hand towards your knees, but at the same time, your knees push back to your hands. So that's the resistance between your knees and your palms. Engage your core and push your back towards your mat. Deep inhale and exhale. So you're feeling that engagement of your core muscle at the same time pushing your hand towards your knees. And stay for one more deep breath. And then exhale. Stay here. And gently bring your knees towards your chest and give yourself a really good hug. Maybe rock side to side, just massage your spine. And let's do this one more time. So when you're ready, we come to tabletop. Maybe this time flex your toes. Feel the engagement of your calf muscle. Place your hand on top of your knees from here. Inhale. And exhale, push your knees towards your palm and your palm towards your knees. Engage your core, pressing down your lower back. Deep breath in. You feel the whole body engage here. 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly release. Hug your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a really good hug. Maybe this time, bring your head towards your knees and feel the stretch of the back of your neck. Deep breath in. And then slowly lower ourselves back onto your mat. Second exercise for our core. We're going to place our hand by our side, the palms facing up so you're not pressing down too much on your hands. And bring your knees up to the tabletop again. So from here, we're going to Inhale in the center and exhale. Gently bring your knees towards your left, just halfway. See if you can stay here for one breath. Deep breath in. Engage your core. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale the other side. Deep breath in. And then on inhale, bring it back to the center. This time just do one breath. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop halfway towards your left. Inhale, center. And exhale towards your right. Engage your core. Keep pressing down to your lower back. Inhale, center. And exhale towards your left. Let's do one more time like this. Inhale, center. And exhale towards your right. And inhale, come back to the center. Let's hug your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a really good hug. Squeeze your knees. Deep breath in and out. And then we're going to do this one more time. So when you're ready, hands by our side, come back to our tabletop. Inhale, center. Exhale towards your left. If you want a bit of challenge, you can extend your legs and come back to bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop towards your right. Maybe extend your legs. Come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, drop towards your left. Maybe extend. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Let's just do one more round on each side. Inhale, center. Exhale, drop. And the other side. And slowly we come back to the center. Bring your knees towards your chest and give yourself a very good hug. Maybe rock side to side. Massage your lower back. Deep breath in. And then from here, we're going to drop our legs mat with distance. And we gently just spin wide our legs left to right. And then on next, when you come towards your left, and just let them drop towards your left side. A little bit of twist. Bring a bit movement to our spine. Deep breath in. And then on inhale, we come back to the center. Let's drop our legs towards your right. Deep breath in. And out. On next, we come back to the center. If you have your towel or your strap nearby, you can use them as support. We're going to bring our left foot towards the ceiling. From here, you bend your left knee so your left thigh is touching to your belly. And from here, you can grab your towel or your strap. Bring over to the balls of your left foot. And from here, we're going to hold that foot towards your chest. So feel that stretch of the mid part of our thigh. If you feel one more, then you can slowly straighten your left leg. But the aim here is to keep that thigh closer to our belly. We are stretching our inner thigh, the back of our thigh. So when you find where you feel that stretch, let's stay here for a few breaths. Option to keep your right foot on the mat, or if you want, you can extend your right leg as well. to feel where your body feels like today. Be gentle and listen to your body. Deep breath in. Deep inhale all the way to your belly. Feel that belly pressing towards your thigh. And then slowly use your right hand, grab that towel or strap or your feet, bring it over to your right. And then you can stay where you feel okay, that's enough for you today. You can stay there for a few breaths. Or you can bring all the way to the floor, come to a little bit more stretch or extend the back foot. Deep breath in. And then on next inhale, gently bring that left foot to the center, release your palms. And then hug both knees in towards your chest. Then you can extend your left foot or place your left foot on the mat. Squeeze that right thigh towards your chest. And then, is everything okay? And then you can bring your palms over to the top balls of your right foot. And then you can hold that right foot towards your chest to feel that stretch of the back of your right thigh. Deep breath in here. And stay for a couple more breaths, feel that stretch. Maybe extend your right foot if you want a bit more. But see how your body feels like today. And then slowly use your left hand to grab the towel or your feet or your strap and bring that right foot cross over towards your left side. Extend that right foot. So you're feeling the stretch of the side of your legs, maybe a bit of your hips. Maybe you can extend your left foot and bring that right all the way to the floor. But see how your body feels like today. Deep breath into the pose. And exhale, see if you can sink a bit deeper to the pose. And then slowly when you're ready, we come back to the center. Release your palms. And bring both knees towards your chest one more time. And this time we're gonna hug behind of your thigh and just gonna rock yourself up and down. Massage your spine. And then when you find your momentum, we're going to sit up. And then we come to standing. Come to standing into the front of your mat. Let's sweep our palm to the ceiling, hand towards your center, and we prepare to come to our floors. So when you're ready, inhale, sweep palms over to the ceiling, stretching up, and exhale, let's fall forward. Bend your knees generously, your feet hip width distance. Maybe grab opposite elbow, swing side to side. Release your lower back. Release your head. Maybe swing your head, yes or no. Release that neck. And on next inhale, let's place your hand on your shin bone or on your floor. Straighten the back of your legs, come to halfway lift. From here, you're feeling that stretch of the back of your leg, but you engage your knees, lengthening your spine. your gaze towards to the floor, maybe a bit of the front of your mat. The crown of your head extend to the front. Deep breath in. And stay, exhale on this pose. One more inhale. And exhale, bend your knees, fold. Inhale, we roll all the way up to standing. Hands reaching to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. We do 3 rounds like this to flow a bit faster. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, we fold. Bend your knees. Inhale, straighten your legs, hands on your chin. Lengthening your spine. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend your knees, fold forward. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up. Hands to touch, hands to heart center. Second round. Inhale, sweep all the way, lengthening the whole body. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up, reaching to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more round like this. Just flow with the movement of your breath. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, roll all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's stay for a couple of breaths. Observe how your body feels like. Observe your breath. Deep breath in. Maybe a sigh out. And when you're ready, we're coming to our leg work now. So inhale, sweep hands toward to the ceiling. Exhale, let's sink toward to your chair pose. Pressing down onto your feet. Keep your chest open, sink your hip down, but you should be able to see your back toes from the front of your knees. Relax your shoulder, hands by your ear. Keep squeezing your legs, your thigh toward each other. Squeezing your hip. Engage your core. Deep breath in. Let's stay for one more breath. Deep breath in all the way. Lengthening. Exhale, sink into the pose. On next inhale, pressing down onto your legs, come back to your standing tall mountain. Release your legs, maybe pedaling them. And then we reset ourselves to our second round. We're gonna add a twist on it. So from your chair pose, on inhale, reaching your hand toward the ceiling, relax your shoulder. Exhale, sink your hip down. Pressing down onto your feet, sit your hip back. Deep breath in. So from here, option, you can stay on your chair, or you can bring your hand towards your right knees and twist yourself towards your right. And if that's enough, stay there. Otherwise, bring your left elbow over to your right knees and come to a twist chair. Deep breath in. On next inhale, we come back to the center. Keep on your chair pose for one breath. And exhale, bring your hands towards your left knees. You can stay here. A bit of twist. Otherwise, bring your right elbow over to your left knees. A twist chair. Deep breath in. And then gently we come back to the center. Pressing down to your feet, come back to standing. Shake your legs off. And come back to a couple breaths. Observe your breath. And feel that strength, the energy flowing into your body. And then when you're ready, inhale, sweep palms all the way. Exhale, let's go forward. Inhale, come to halfway lift. And exhale, let's plant our hand. Bring our right foot to the back. Drop on our knees. Untuck our toes. We're going to Inhale, come up. Place our hands on our knees. We're just going to stay here for a few breaths. Feel that stretch of the back of your right foot. Pressing down onto your left foot. Engage your core. Deep breath in. And then on next inhale, let's keep your left hand on your knees and extend your right hand towards your ceiling. Inhale here, reaching, and exhale, maybe come to a little bit of side bend. Feel the opening of your right side body. Deep breath in. And then inhale, we come back to the center. Place our hand back onto your mat. This time, pressing down onto your left hand. So right hand and left hand come back on your knees. You can use your left hand to open that left foot to the side. A bit of hip opening. Maybe come to the edge of your back, left foot. And draw your knees away from your chest. Deep breath in. And on next inhale, we gently come back to the center. Place our hand onto your mat. And we're going to straighten your left foot. And flex your toes. And come to your runner stretch. You can bring your torso a little bit higher if that feels more comfortable. Or the lower you reaching your chest towards your toes, the more stretch you feel. Deep breath in. Let's stay for one more breath here. And then slowly bend your front knees. Pressing down onto your hands. From here, one more exercise. Tuck your back toes. Can you lift up your back knees off the mat or a little bit? Engage your core, engage your leg, pressing down onto your leg. And then pressing down onto your hand, bring your left foot towards your back. And we come to downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet left to right. Release the stretch. Keep opening your chest towards your back. Deep breath in. And then when you're ready, next inhale, let's bring your right foot between your hands. And drop on your left knees and tuck your toes. When you find your balance, we engage our core and we come up. Place our hand on our right knee. Draw your shoulder away from your ear, opening your chest to the front, opening your thigh. Feel that stretch of the back of the front of your left thigh. Deep breath in. From here, if you want a little bit balancing challenge, lift up your left hand. Maybe bend towards your right, opening your left side body. Feel that stretching from your left fingertips all the way to your left thighs. Deep breath in. And slowly we come back to the center. Place our hand onto your mat. Left hand on the mat. Right hand on top of your right knees. And maybe come to the edge of your right foot. Opening your chest away from your right knees. Feel that stretch opening of your hip, of your thighs. Deep breath in. And then gently we come back to the center. Hands on your mat. We slowly straighten our right foot. You can bring yourself a bit higher where you feel comfortable with the stretch. We're stretching the front of our right foot. Maybe flex your toes to feel that a bit more intense. of your stretch. Deep breath in. Gently come back to bend our front knee, pressing down onto our hands. See if you can tap your left toes and just a little bit lift off your left foot. Or maybe all the way to a low lunge. Deep breath in. And then pressing down to your hand and then bring your right foot to the back. Downward facing dog. Let's stay for 2 breaths. Feel that even of the both sides of your body. Feel your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale completely. And let's come onto our knees and come to our child pose for a couple breaths before we come to our second float. So let's bring our knees as wide as your mat, big toe to touch forehead on your mat, reaching your arms towards your front. Keep pressing down your hip bone towards your heels, stretching your front body at the same time, compressing your thigh towards your shin, to your calf. Deep breath in. Stay for 1 more breath. And then when you're ready, we come on to our downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, let's inhale, let's bring our left foot between our hands. From here, on the lunge pose, there's always option to drop your right knees. And if you're happy with your high lunge, just squeezing both legs together and gently bring your hands onto your knees. Come to our lunge pose. Keep squeezing both inner thigh to each other, pressing down onto your feet, the balls of your back foot towards your mat, opening your chest. If that's enough, you can stay here. Otherwise, right hand towards your ceiling, reaching, lengthening, and we bring a little bit bend towards your left. Find that balance. Deep breath in. And inhale, we come back to the center. Bring our hands onto your mat. Right hand on the mat. And left hand on top of your left knees. And you can come to that opening of your hip. Come to the edge of your left foot maybe. Or maybe spin your back edge of your back foot onto your mat. Feel that more opening of your hips, stretching of your thighs. Deep breath in. And then gently use your hand pressing down, come back to the center. We're going to drop our back knees onto your mat and tuck your toes. And again, come to that runner stretch, lengthening our front foot. Find the height of you feel comfortable with, flex your toes. So option, you can stay here as what we done before. If you want a little bit more, turn your toes towards your left side. Open and gently bring it in. You can feel that bit more stretch of your inner thigh, your calves. Open a little bit, bring it back to the center. Bit movement. You can always just stay on your runner stretch. And then when you're ready, bend your front knees. Place your hands by your side, pressing down onto your hand. Lift up our back heel, back knees. Come to your high lunge. Just squeezing your thighs, pressing down onto your hands. And then when you're ready, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And when you're ready, let's bring our right foot between our hands. Option to drop your left knees, or otherwise squeezing both inner thighs toward each other. Find your balance, find your strength, and come up. Bring your torso up, hands on your right knee. Relax your shoulder, opening your chest to the front. Keep squeezing, pressing down your legs, feeling strong on your legs. Deep breath in. Maybe bring your left hand towards your ceiling, reaching your left hand over to the right, feeling the left side body opening. Deep breath in. Inhale, come back to your center. Bring your hands onto your mat. Left hand pressing down onto your mat. Right hand on top of your right knees. Can come onto the edge of your right foot. And maybe spin your left edge of your left foot onto your mat. Opening your chest away from your right knee. Deep breath in. And then slowly we come back to the center. Plant your hand, drop your left knee onto your mat. From here, run and stretch one more time. Extend your right legs. Flex your toes. Lengthening your spine. If that's enough, you can stay here. Or maybe point your right toes towards your right side. And come back to the center, just a little bit movement. But in this pose, I want you to focusing on bring your hips on top of your right knees. Keep the front body opening. One more breath here. And then slowly come back to bend your right foot, hands by the side of your right leg, pressing down onto your foot on fingertips. Tap your back toes and come back to your lunge. Deep breath in. And then pressing down onto your hand, onto your mat, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. And exhale, maybe sigh out. Let's drop onto your knees. Come to our child's pose. Find your breath. Feel how your breathing is like a bit faster. So you can use your breath, lengthening your inhale, lengthening your exhale to bring your breath a little bit slower. And anytime when you're ready, we will meet at downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, this time on inhale, let's lift up your left leg towards your ceiling. Flex your toes. Point your heels towards your ceiling. But keep your hip parallel towards your mat. Deep breath in. And gently bring that left leg halfway off your mat. And then we come up to standing. Hands towards your ceiling. Just bend a little bit of your left knees, pressing down onto your right heel. We come to a bit of like a train track, so they are still hip width distance. Not a very big lunge here, but that's okay. We're going to do a stretching of our shoulder and our back. So let's bring our hands behind us. Interlace your finger and pull your hands towards your floor, to your hip. And roll your shoulder back from away from your ear, opening your chest. But at the same time, keep that leg pressing down, both heels pressing down onto your mat. So we're also stretching our leg, but also a bit of opening our back. Deep breath in here. Let's stay for a couple more breaths. Because often when we are walking, running, we hinge our back. In this pose, it's kind of help us opening our front body. Deep breath in. And exhale, let's release our hands. And we're going to straighten our front foot. Keep that in the same position. We're going to grab our elbow behind us. From here, inhale, open. And exhale, we're just going to halfway fold. Keep our spine straight. Keep our legs straight. So you feel that stretch on your legs. But we'll look towards down, straight down to your back toes. So don't hinge your back, keep that straight, lengthening the crown of your head. Deep breath in. And then exhale, you bend a little bit of your front foot, release your hand onto your mat. Come into a little bit of balancing pose now. We're going to pressing down onto your hands. See if you can gently lift up your back foot. If that's enough, you can stay here. Or maybe play around with your balance. Lift one hand up, the other hand, or maybe both. But see what your body feels now and just play around with it. Keep your standing leg straight, pressing down. Maybe flex your back foot as well. Engage the whole body. Deep breath in, keep breathing. And then slowly let's bend a little bit of your front leg and place your hands onto your mat. And we see if you can fall forward in this pose. Or maybe bring your back foot a little bit higher towards your ceiling, to where you feel like today. And then gently step that back foot. Plant our hand, reset ourselves back to down facing dog. Deep breath in. And next, when you're ready, we come on to the other side. Next, inhale, right leg towards your ceiling. Flex your toes, draw your heel towards your ceiling. Exhale, bring that right foot halfway of your mat. Train track of the distance, hip width distance between both legs. And then inhale, we come up to a bit of lunge pose. A bit narrow stand of your lunge pose. Reaching your hand, bend your front knees. And again, we're going to bring our hand behind us, maybe interlace to the other way, the other thumb at the front. Feels a little bit different. And roll your shoulder back and open your chest. Keep that back heel draw towards your mat. Deep breath in. And draw your hands towards your mat. Feel a little bit back bend. But engage your core at the same time. Deep breath in and out. And then slowly we come back to the center. Lengthening of your front foot. Bring your elbow behind you. Here have your option. You can grab your opposite elbow, and if it's in your practice, you can come to your reverse prayer. Bring your palms together so you can play around with it. To this is to help your chest open, keep your spine straight. So from lengthening your right foot, inhale here to prepare. Exhale, we tip from our hip, keep our spine straight. Halfway fold. Deep breath in. Stay for one more breath. And slowly you can bend a little bit of your front foot, release your hand onto your mat. Stand it a little bit in front of that right foot. Come to a bit of standing balancing pose. Bring your weight towards your right foot. And maybe lift up your left foot. Flex your toes. Or maybe play around with your balance. Lift up your left hand and lift up your right hand. Or both. Just see how your body reacts. A bit of challenge and see where yourself can go to. But always listen to your body. And slowly we're going to plant our both hands onto your mat. You can bend your standing knee a little bit. And try to draw your left foot towards your ceiling. Feel that bit more stretch. And then slowly bring our feet back onto your mat. Push back to your downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling your feet left to right. It's our last downward facing dog today. Deep inhale. Maybe a sigh out. And then slowly look towards your hand and let's walk your feet towards the front of your mat. Let's come to one throw of the throw we done earlier. Exhale, we fold forward, bend our knees. Inhale halfway, lift hands on your shin bone, lengthening your spine. And exhale, fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Just take a couple breaths here. Observe how your body feels like. How's your legs? How's your energy flowing? And we slowly slow down our practice. So when you're ready, one more leg strength and we come onto our back. Inhale, sweep our hands towards your ceiling. And then let's bring our heels off your mat. Come onto your toes. A bit of balancing, squeezing your thigh, inner thigh together, your hips. And then gently bend your knees and come on to all the way to your mat. And when you hit your mat, we come onto your hip line and then roll ourselves onto seated. We're going to do a little bit more core exercise to both pose. So on our hip, on our leg, hands by our side, or grab the back of your thighs. Lengthening your spine, relax your shoulder. So when you're ready, on inhale here, lift up your legs a little bit. Or maybe a little bit higher to where you feel that engaging of your core muscle. But keep squeezing yourself into your midline. You can keep your hands behind your thighs or by your sides. Deep breath in. Let's stay for 2 more deep breaths. Engage your core. And then gently bring yourself to a ball. Hug yourself really tight. Nourishing yourself. And then slowly we'll do this one more time when you're ready. Find your options. Either hands by the back of your thighs or by the side. Maybe bring your hand and your leg a little bit up, or even straight So find your option today. See how your body feels like. Deep breath in. Keep squeezing. Engage your core. One more deep breath here. And then exhale, hug yourself in. And then slowly we come back to our seated, but we're going to bring our feet hip width distance. Hands by our side behind us. So just gonna windscreen wipe our feet that we done earlier. Release our lower back. Release our legs. So from here, let's drop your feet towards your left side. So if that's enough, you can stay here. Or bring your right hand over to your left side behind you. So a little bit of twist, but not too much here. Feel the opening of your right side body. If that's enough, you can stay here. Or the more you walk your hand towards the other side of your legs, you can feel more twist. But find your breath. Don't forget to breathe. Deep breath in. Feel that beautiful stretch of your side body. And then gently we come back to our seated. Bring our hand back to the center. Let's swing our knees towards your right. If that's enough, you can stay. Or bring your left hand over to your right side and behind you. You can stay here or find your stretch by walking your hand towards the other side. But mindful with how your body feels like today. Always listen to your body. Deep breath in. And then slowly we come back to the center. Come back to our seat. And we're just going to gently roll ourselves all the way onto our back. One more exercise for our hips. A bit of bridge today. So plant your feet onto your mat. Hands by our side. As we inhale, let's squeezing your hips toward each other and lift it up toward to the ceiling. Gently tuck your chin to protect your neck. Deep breath in. And then slowly roll your hip down. Bring your knees towards your chest and give yourself a really good hug. We will only do this one more time today. So when you're ready, plant your feet onto your mat. As you inhale, squeezing the hip towards your ceiling. Maybe interlace your hand behind you, walk your shoulder into the midline. Pressing down onto your palm. And then squeezing the hip towards your ceiling. Keep your head still. Deep breath in. And then gently release yourself all the way back down. Bring your knees towards your chest one more time. Maybe rock side to side. And then when you're ready, we're going to drop both knees towards your left side. Come to our twist pose. And maybe extend your right hand over to your right. Maybe place your left hand on top of your right knees. Or maybe turn your head towards your right. Come to our twist pose. Deep breath in all the way to your belly. On exhale, see if you can draw your right shoulder towards your mat. We are aiming to have our shoulder on the mat rather than have our knees on the mat. So you can have your knees a bit lifted up, but try to keep your shoulder on the mat. And feel that twisting, squeezing of your inner organ. And give that really good massage for your organs, your lungs. Deep breath in. And then gently, on next inhale, we bring our knees to your center. We're just gonna bring them all the way towards your right. Maybe extend your left hand towards your left. Maybe turn your head towards your left, but see how your neck feels like today. You place your right hand on top of your left knees. Come onto your twist pose. Deep breath in all the way to your abdominal. And exhale, pressing down onto your left shoulder. Feel that both shoulder is onto your mat. Imagining your body is like a towel. We're twisting the excessive water out of the towel. From the edge of your left shoulder all the way to your knees. Feel that twisting. Each inhale all the way, create more space in your belly. On exhale, just sink into the pose, just let it twist. Very good detoxifying process for our body. Massage our inner organs. Keep breathing into the pose. And then gently we bring ourselves all the way back to the center. Give yourself a really good hug. One last big hug towards yourself. Squeeze yourself like a ball. From here, maybe come to your happy baby pose to grab out the blades of your feet and draw your knees towards your armpit, pressing down into your lower back, or any movement that your body feels like before we come to our final relaxation pose. Final stretch for your body. And anytime when you're ready, we're going to extend our feet to the front of your mat. Take as much space as you need, hands by your side. Give some space between your hands and your side body. Let your armpit breathe. Relax your legs. We come to our Savasana. Try to relax your head. Relax your eyelids. Relax your lips, your tongues, your shoulders, the back of your neck, the back of your shoulder. Relax your arms, your elbows, your fingers. Relax your hip bone. Relax your thigh. I've worked hard today. It's time for it to relax. Relax your knees. Relax your shin bone, your calf muscles, all your toes, your feet. Relax your whole body. Just let yourself sink into your pose. Sink into your mat. Let your body be heavy. Give yourself a permission to be still, to find that connection with your breath, with your body and your soul. Enjoy your Savasana. You can stay as long as you need in this pose. Or if you're ready, we will gently bring a little movement to your toes, to your ankles, to your fingers, to your hands. Next, you bring your hands all the way overhead, stretching your hands into your toes, the longest stretch of your day. We will finishing our practice in 3 cleansing breaths today. So as you're ready, deep breath in all the way to your belly. Exhale, open your mouth and let it go. Deep breath in all the way. Exhale, let it go. One last time like this. Deep breath in all the way to your belly. Exhale, let it all go. And in your own time, and roll yourself to your favorite side. And use your hand to support yourself. We gently come back to our seated pose. Come back to our cross-legged pose. Let's place our hands into our heart center. Just take this opportunity to showing our gratitude to ourselves for the amazing body you have, for all the energy you have, all the strength that you have. We're also showing our gratitude toward each other to share the energy together. Let's bring our thumb to our third eye for clarity of thoughts, to our lip for kind and honest speech, to our heart for loving compassion. Namaste.